Hello to all of you who have decided to hit play and listen to my message. I apologize right now that it's really hard to see me since this is my introduction. However, it's actually very cool and appropriate for the type of truth and inspirational story I will be speaking about over the following days, weeks, months. I am being called, I'm being screamed at actually by my spirit team to not just speak my truth and speak my story, but to do it through a YouTube channel specifically, so that those that are part of my soul family, my tribe, our tribe, I'm kind of the beacon for us right now. So I want you all to know that if this seems awkward, feels awkward, it's because I'm really awkward right now. I feel so nervous about what is happening right now. Even though I am so excited to speak my truth and tell my story and um, guide and be a light and find the community and my tribe and our tribe, even though I'm so excited for all this, if you would have asked me if this would be happening right now a year ago, no way. Fuck no. Hell no. And you'll be able to understand why I said that with such, yeah, right? And so you'll be able to understand that as soon as I do speak about my timeline. Hold on one sec. Sorry, that was weird. For some reason, the neighbor's light turned on, and I just was curious if I'm being loud. I really don't think I am. Anyways, the reason that this is you're having a hard time seeing me and I'm doing this right now outside is number one, I mean, beautiful, first of all, right? I wanted to catch I was trying to catch the sunset to get the sunset energy on the night of the new moon in Virgo as we're coming out of the Leo's Gate portal time period, as well as all the celestial events that are happening right now. But this is very hard for me to be doing right now. And I figured for me to be able to try to channel my spirit team and my guides and to channel whatever source, whatever light source is wanting, whatever frequency is wanting to speak through me, because I have ideas of who they all are. However, um, this is going to definitely be exposed in the days, weeks, months coming. So you'll be able to explore this with me. So this part of my healing journey and my spiritual awakening and all that is going to now be shared with those that want to do this with me. I have been told by my spirit guides that I am no longer supposed to be doing this by myself. And that's one of the reasons I'll be speaking my truth and I'll be telling my story is because the whole time I've been healing, which has been the past 7 years, intensely, daily, just in so intensely. But a total of 27 years is when the initial awakening started. And I know that I'm supposed to, like I say, once you hear and know the story, you're going to be able to understand everything I'm saying right now. I feel like I'm just jibber jabbering right at the moment, and my words are not coming out right, and you're going to understand all that. This literally is kind of a test run for me right now to see how I can do. Anyways, the reason I'm outside, like I say, is because I resonate with the earth, Mother Earth, and I figured it would be easier for me to ground in the frequencies that are wanting to speak through me and with me if I was connected with her. And I meant to come on a little earlier, but my nerves were, um, yeah, were there. And I felt I needed to do this and that before this. That's what's been happening for 3 years because my spirit team has been trying to get me to do this for almost 3 years now. And that'll be explained within my timeline description as well. I'm really nervous right now, so I'm feeling like I'm not saying things the way I would typically say them. However, I am also trying to do this in the most authentic version of myself as I can be. That's the other part of this that you're going to understand about my message, my light, is that everything I've done all by myself up until now. Now is when my spirit team is telling me it's time for you to shine your light, to let those that are needing that light in the same way that when you needed it back then but didn't have it, you're supposed to be that light and that beacon now for those people in the way that you wished you would have had. That's basically the gist of what I've felt this whole time healing, is because every time I've been through so much. And we're going to call this the Ascended Masters Tour, everybody, okay? If you know, you know. We'll get into more of that too. There's a lot of mosquitoes out, so I'm sorry that I keep kind of moving around, but they keep hitting, getting me, biting me. So, um, yeah, I just at least wanted to get a practice round of trying to see how, first of all, how authentic I can be without wearing one of my masks that I've been so programmed to wear, and that I've been learning how to unravel and release. And it's funny because I don't feel like I'm quite ready. I do, but I don't. But my spirit team has been like, "You've been ready, bitch." Okay, so like I'm just going with that right now because I'm not kidding you. All my guides, every single one of them is screaming at me like, "You need to start speaking your truth. You need to do this now. You need to do this now. You need to do this now. This is the time." And so this initial was, like I say, just like a hello, I am love, I am light, I am meant to be the beacon, potentially for you. Now, if you have listened up until this point, up to all this jibber jabber, with all this jibber jabber going on, um, then you resonate, then you're supposed to be hearing this, and just trust that, because that's something I've learned through the process as well, that the algorithms of life and the algorithms of the internet are the same. And, the algorithms are bringing to you through, from, spirit, what you need to see and hear and feel and know. Now, as in with everything and everywhere, you're always supposed to be able to discern, because not every piece of, information that comes in at you is supposed to be that that remembrance, that reminder, that nudge to help you remember who you truly are. And that's something as well that I've had to learn through my process. And I am completely self-taught, 100%, have had no help whatsoever. I have not had emotional help, financial help, physical help, any help, no support in any type of way. Not from my family, or my biological family, not from my blood family, I should say. Not from any friends, not from, like, there's nobody. It's been me and my cats until they passed about a little over a year ago. But they were the only support that I had. And that'll be discussed within my timeline as well. Anyways, even though you're catching, I'm trying to get out the nervous part at first, I just want you all to know that this is yet at the same time as I'm so freaked out to be doing this, I am so excited to be doing this as well, because I know the potential and the expansion that I can feel is going to come from this. And yeah, I feel out of words. So I guess I need to stop speaking. And I did want to try to keep this under 15 minutes. And I'm at that kind of point. I have a little bit more time if I want to talk. So give me a second. Let me just see if there's something else that wants to come through. Sorry, it might be a little too mosquito-y. I'm having a really hard, whoa, serious? I'm having a very hard time um, focusing. And again, part of my timeline and understanding who and what I am and what I've survived and everything is going to help you understand yourself even more. The way I've uncovered who I am in my journey. So I definitely want to say, if you have stayed this long, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Wow, I am honored too. If you have stayed till this long, I would love to hear maybe thumbs up or something. If you'd like to comment, feel free. I guess like I say, I feel like I am not making sense. I feel like I'm very awkward. So if that's the case, that you feel that, um, I do apologize. It can only get better from here, So first one done. And I want to say that, yes, thank you for listening so far. I send you so much love. Oh, here. Sorry, I got to put this back here, I think, for a second. Oh, there we go. I send you so much love. I guess I should have had it there the whole time. My bad. Then you can kind of see me a little bit better. But like I say, this energy that I am sitting in right now is being sent out to every single one of you who is listening in such a magical, profound way. And just the other thing I guess I do want to say before I end is if you have listened up until this point, and let's just say your life is going really rough and hard and just lots of obstacles and you're not quite seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you are, maybe you're quite not. Wherever you're at in that spectrum, if you've listened to me up until now, I want you to know, congratulations, because oh my God, you are in for something special, very magical, very abundant, lots of good. Oops, sorry, I keep moving back and the camera needs to see me. So I'm very excited for you. And well, just say goodbye for right now. And I will see you on the next message, which will be me speaking about my timeline, starting this because it's going to take more than one. And with those, I haven't decided yet if I will try to break them down into hours. 45 minutes to an hour because I got a long one. And if you resonate with this, so do you, and you get it. And there is not a small percentage. I'm curious to see how big this group of people are, how big we are. I bet we're bigger than I think we are. I know that there's more of me, you out there. And so let's all come together to support each other in our ascension and our awakening, in our healing. And I am very excited to help be the light for any of you that are needing that. I send you so much love and gratitude.